windy summer night, I love to sit and shoot the breeze. If I'm a drag off area out back, that's where you'll find.
So we found Jack and Diane through Tom and Angie Bumpus, and we'd just like to say thanks to them for that, because we did a motorcycle trip to Murfreesboro, and they exposed us to the Jack and Diane show there in Murfreesboro, and it was a very, very wonderful evening. They were with Blue Mother Tupelo that evening, which was a fantastic show. Anthony and I talked about it all the rest of our trip home, about how we had to get Jack and Diane to come to the lodge, and how we wanted to bring this kind of opportunity to our customers, and so we were able to make it happen.
Now I've been told where you're from makes you who you are. Those southern towns, they left their scars chiseled in my heart, and I'll sing for you.
Well, we're here. Finally, rain, sleet, hail, snow, but it's good. It rocks. Wonderful surroundings, good friends, good whiskey, and my sweatpants. We're good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You should see this place. This has got like a built-in bathroom suite up here.
Yeah.
No, really. Way back there. Bye.
Michelle and I were taking a break from the other job that we had in Florida, in Pensacola Beach, planned a trip to this area, this part of the country. And we'd always had a vision about being in the motorcycle business, per se, and the hospitality end of it. We went to a place in Tellico Plains to look at another motorcycle lodge, campground type deal. Of course, we traveled. We spent our day getting to the lodge. We found our home site that we stayed at and threw up the double X. No, this isn't going to work for us. Well, before we left for that trip, Michelle was looking on the internet and found the lodge again. This time it said auction across the top of it, this place that we're in right now. So we sent for the specs and for the prospectus on the whole deal, and decided we'd go take a look at it, made an appointment. So while we're here on our trip, we went, looked at the other place, rode over here throughout the day, came in, walked through those doors that everybody else comes through, and went, wow, wow. And she goes, this is what I'm talking about. And I said, this is out of our league, I think. I don't believe we're going to be able to afford this. Walked around again and looked at it, talked about it, went back to Florida, and decided after speaking about it that we'd take a shot at it in the auction. And of course, the rest is history.
It was a Lenish guitar.
Little bitty thing.
Well, Anthony and I met actually on the internet. I had a motorcycle that was for sale, and he stumbled upon it, and didn't really want to buy my motorcycle, just wanted to meet the girl, he says. So he didn't buy the motorcycle, but here we are almost 5 years later, and in the meantime we've had a lot of fun, done a lot of great things, including getting the lodge about a year ago. And working as partners is much different than just being partners, so we've learned a lot over the last year, and we've been engaged for 2 years actually, so we decided this last week when we went on vacation to do an impromptu wedding just before we got on the ship. We had our closest friends and family there with us, which was awesome, and so now we're back, married, ready for another year, so we're really excited to be here and enjoying what we're doing.
Life is good. It's better when it's better. It's worse when it's worse, but it's really good now, so I'll be signing off. Be sure to put your footy jammies on tonight, and no Santa, we'll see you soon.
So we're getting ready to start our show here. The first tour date, the Lodge at Copperhead, and hoping it's going to be a great time. We've got a great crowd out there. For all of you that are here, thank you very much for coming, and we will see you soon.
Who loves you, baby? I do. We're all alone, there's no soul in sight.
streets, my friend. There's a wolf outside my door, and the bill collectors come.
So the energy in the show was really palpable. The crowd was really into it. I've seen Jack play many times now, and I think last night he was on fire more than I've ever seen him. I think he really fed off that energy. Everybody did, of course. It was the best show that I've seen so far.
It just worked out, or didn't work out, that we had a trip planned, and so on our way back yesterday we were a little delayed thanks to the airlines, but we didn't get to make the show. But I can tell you, when we landed in Atlanta, my phone began to ring about 9:05, beginning with some of our best customers calling each of us, telling us how great a show this was, and how this is what Blairsville and the Lodge need to bring, and that this is the kind of thing that they want to see. All this morning, everyone who's checked out, folks who were coming from Atlanta, folks coming from Tennessee, they were all just raving about the show and how great Jack and Diane and Ricky and Kim all were, and they've just done a fantastic job of exposing some of our folks to their incredible abilities.
Some of which wouldn't let them stop either.
Encore, encore.
Cheers! Cheers! Oh, it's an empty glass. Oh, where is it?
Anybody that doesn't know Bumpus Harley Davidson?
Give him a plug. He and Angie
Yeah.
both are great, and they've been here several times. And those are the kinds of customers that we're building a great business on, those who are very interested in motorcycling and love our area. And they're helping us to really catapult the Lodge to something that was truly our vision, which was to be the USA's #1 boutique destination.
Motorcycle people are our mainstay. And we have a lot of people that are very interesting folks. And that's where our membership comes in. And you guys, if you stay around, I know you met some of them. We have people here that have ridden for 50 years. Motorcycle people that are 20 years old all the way to 80-something, 85. 87. They don't ride, 87s don't ride anymore, but they still come and play.
I'll just take one more poke at romance because we have something coming up. We had last year, remember, for Valentine's, we weren't even open yet. And we had snow that day. That was the day that it snowed in 49 states. So we had 32 couples on the books, but we ended up with 26 couples who spent last Valentine's evening with us. And they get a 5-course fine dining menu. The Lodge is all decorated up, of course, with great romantic music, dim lighting, candlelight, and wine. This year we're going to try to top that. We'd really like to have more couples come and spend Valentine's with us. So we've built a package, and we're going to offer all those same things, the great food. Now this year we'll be able to serve them wine, and of course we'll have some light entertainment, and they'll be welcomed with a nice amenity in their room to complete their romantic weekend package.
Please come and join us at the Lodge. You won't be disappointed. It's a little slice of heaven in the mountains. And if you have a motorcycle, you can't beat it. There is no better place.
We'll see you next year.